Good morning, Fenlanders. How you doing? I'm Daniel, and this is my farm. I bought a shovel out here. Let me put my gloves on. Right, we got some rain. How amazing is that? We got some rain. Just go out into the field here and see what we got. Look at that, look. Gone in about 3 inches. You can see where the dry bit is, look. This is my soil. Wheat roots and stuff all in there. Yeah, gone in a little way. Not enough to put a tine in the ground, I don't think. So what we'll do is we'll just put the drill on. I got some cover crops to drill. So we'll go and get the 190 sorted out, get the drill on. So that's all ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I don't think putting a tine in the ground. I think drilling straight into on the top there. It's only cover crops, so shouldn't be too bad. Should be pretty good. We went out with Agrico last night as well. Grumpy Grandad was drinking slippery nipples at Harvest 11 last night. It was good to hang out with them, talk seed and stuff for the following coming year. How much have we got in the rain gauge? What does that say, 30 mil? There was already 5 mil in there, so 25 mil, an inch of rain. Stick around and see how the cover crops go in. Hello? Yeah, Grumpy Grandad's alive. How was your slippery nipple last night, Dad? Oh, I left the door of the 6-2 open. Yeah, let's put the water in there. Lovely. See what we've got in there. These tyres have always been pumped up for road work, so. Do the front ones down. I'll leave that one alone. 22 in that one. How are you not doing there? There you are. And if the video has not come out already, then I want to say thank you to Martin Johnson for inviting me to the European tractor pulling competition, which would be awesome. Martin Johnson at Series Engineering does lots of grain pushers and subsoilers. All cool stuff, really. Anything you can think of or want, and Martin will make it for you. So he invited me, and it looks like it's going to be a fun weekend. So I'm going to. I don't know if you lot can see. Look at this, look. We have got some rain. I should be naked dancing out in it, but you lot don't want to see that, do you? Oh, hello Fenlanders, how are you getting on? We're into the second day of drilling some cover crops out here, and I thought I'd just show you the difference really. I'm going to try several different ways of drilling it. The first method I've been using is just being direct in with a Vaderstad with a drilling disc right out of the ground and the cultivating disc in the ground. I've drilled, I don't know, about 12 or 15 hectares of this field so far, and where's the line? You can see the difference here. That bit, I tilled it a little bit with the discs and rolls on the back, and you can see the difference. Look, this is all still stubbly, and that one's got more tilth, more dirt come up. So I thought I'd just, I wanted to show you the difference really. I never thought that direct drilling or min-tilt drilling would work on our land like Grumpy Grandad didn't. Plan number 2 is I'm going to put the Grange Toolbar on, and I'm going to bust it in front of the drill. So all in one hit still. I don't know what you call that, mintill, but it's hardly mintill, is it? Mintill is just scratching the surface with a disc like I'm doing now. Maximum mintill, let's call that. Subsoiler, cultivating discs, and then drilling discs. I'm just going to try 3 different options really. So you're going to come and prance around with me in the drill. I've got the drill set on 35. It's on small seed setting as well because it's only tiny. The radish seed is, well, I say it's only tiny, it's still a fair size. Bigger than a wheat seed, to be honest. I just put 150 kilos in the drill, which should be enough for me to do 6 hectares worth of drilling. That'll finish that field off, no worries. I've got the cultivating discs in a fair depth. I can move these blocks over to adjust how deep my cultivating discs are going in. I can adjust them, so I can keep putting slots in to adjust the depth of them. And normally I only drill with 3 in. When I'm drilling wheat I only have 3 of them in, but I've got 5 out now. There's a seed, look, if you can see that. It's quite a big seed. There's not a lot of mustard in there and a lot more radishes than last year, I think. Last year I had the drill set on 35, but then turned it down to 32. So I haven't done that this year. I've left it on 35 because I think it could have been a little smidge thicker. Yeah, direct drilling, obviously you've got to deal with the compaction from last year where the combines ran, combine trailers, balers, chasers for the bales, all run on the field. There's a lot of compaction in there. I mean, cover crops are, you have got to treat them as a crop, but you've got to try and get them in the easiest possible manner, because they cost quite a bit to do. They're not that cheap to do, but they're good, you know, so I get the benefit out of it, so it's worth doing for us. We're drilling at 25 kilos a hectare. Hydraulic fan on this thing. Yeah, fan's working. Always want to make sure your fan's working. The spool valves on this tractor are a bit weird. Sometimes they work aces and sometimes they'll switch themselves off for no reason at all. 15k across the field. There's one good thing about this Vaderstad as well. I'm trying to buy an 8-metre Vaderstad with tines on, system tine they call it, rather than system disc like I've got here. I lifted me drilling coulter discs right out of the ground, so they're barely touching the ground. The mustard and radish and vetch doesn't want drilling, it wants broadcasting more than anything. Yeah, the drill's kind of tilted right forward really. The arse of it's up in the air and the cultivating discs are buried in the ground, so it's a bit back to front really. You should have it level all the time. Ugh, sorry, you lot, I'm trying to drill, turn a corner and YouTube. Difficult work. I bet my granddad never had to worry about this, did he? Ugh. That's options 1 and 2 sorted out. Option 1 basically just minimum tillage, just a disc on the Vaderstad, doing any kind of tillage, and then option 2 is just that little bit in the middle there where Bailey disced it for me, just to see what that was like, and a bit more tilth there, so we'll see what that comes like. Stick around and see what option 3 is. Cheers guys. Hello you lovely people. How you getting on? Ugh, not straight. I feel like Mr. Motivator with this thing on. Come on baby, pump it. Right, we're going to go on to tillage option number 3 for drilling the cover crop. Option 3 is going to be to put the Grange machinery toolbar on. I've got to do some greasing up. I've got to do some swapping machinery about. I've got to fill this up with dinosaur bones, so you lot can come with me on my little adventure getting us ready, if that makes sense. We will have a little drink and go and get this old clunker greased up, sorted out. So I'm putting over 10 hectares, I'm putting an extra bag on. So what does that work out? 2.5 kilos extra a hectare is what I'm putting on. So I'm putting on 27.5 kilos a hectare on, should be 25 kilos a hectare. So I'm putting it on a bit rich. Last year I didn't put it on so heavy, I turned it down a little bit, and I didn't really get as good a crops as I was hoping. 3 million litres going in, or 3 million quid's worth going in. La, 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 la. For those of you that said, oh, why haven't I got a Milwaukee grease gun? Turns out I have got a Milwaukee grease gun. Well, I'm going to start at the front of the tractor and work my way back. Not that important, but they are important. Front suspension needs a little love. Yeah, all good. Front mud guards always need a little bit of love. Good. Oh, I will do them if I can get to them. Nah, I can't get the thing off. There we go. Front suspension. Right, let's do the rocker shaft on here before I run out of grease, and then work our way out. When I say rocker shaft, guys, I mean shaft that goes across the back here. Look. Big shaft there. Does all the lifting. Right, and then I'll just do the assister rams. There we go, dinosaur bones sorted. Always put that back on before you forget. Little hint for you guys, if you get grease and stuff all over your hand, just pick up some dirt. Pick up some dirt and rub it around your hand, it tidies it all up. Ugh. Now it's going to make my grease gun all filthy, isn't it? Right, one last thing to do, and that is to put the top link on. Now normally in the winter time I'd put my 1200 kilo weight block on the front of the 190, 6190. But at the minute I'm just gonna stick with this one on here at the minute, but I can swap them over at a later date if I need it. So it's not that wet, and I'm not really putting a lot of weight in the drill, so it's only going to be 150 kilos in the drill every time, so not too bad. Only downside with this thing, it's bloody heavy. Ugh. So my dad done well to get it off on his own, to be honest. Do love a hydraulic top link now. Right, so that's a bit odd. Somebody has managed to bend that, which is nice. They are filthy, which is even nicer. Bish bash bosh. And the right way round as well. And the right way round as well. Right way round. I'm a magician. This Grange machinery toolbar is pretty simple. It really is, like, dead easy to sort out. And you guys will get to see this in action. These are really good tools, these are. I probably love it. We love it. Yeah, it has flop forward, innit? I'm gonna do a little bit of cheating. I'm gonna put my top link on, then try and push it back a bit. Oh, for God's sake, now I need to come back a bit. Nah, can't get it. Right, telehandler. Should have done this to start with, really, shouldn't I? Right, that option didn't work. Let's try another one. If not, I will have to put a chain on it and just lift it up. One more try. Nah, that didn't work. Alright, let me try something else. Try that one. This is turning out to be a palaver. I knew it was all going too well. Let me put this on. Yeah, still going too well. Oh, come on. I need a bigger spanner. Only got my metric adjustable spanner. Says so there, look. Metric. Also comes in imperial sizes. Right. 2 hours later and I'm back at it. We're in. Thank God for that. Right, now if I back up, that should lift everything up. And we should be able to get it. I have the skills. Oh, wrong way. Awkward ass way about doing things, but we got there in the end. We need to just adjust our arms a little bit to suit. They're all over the place. I'm covered in grease. I put my gloves down somewhere and I can't remember where. Found them. I got them. False alarm. Afternoon. You alright? Yeah, not bad. Say hello to YouTube. Number 1 and number 2 fans, right? Yeah. Come all the way down from Derbyshire to see me. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, I don't know what happened there, guys, but I managed to get the drill put on and I just put 2 bags of seed in. So I got 2 hectares worth of seed. Drill up. Arms up. It's a big old outfit now, isn't it? Imagine when you got 1.5 tons of seed in the drill there. It puts a lot of pressure on the front of the tractor to come off the ground. Popping wheelies. Right, we're just gonna go out here now, just get the drill set up really. I haven't got really anything else to do. I don't want to be too late tonight because I'm going to European Tractor Championships. Woohoo! Tractor pulling championships, should I say. Oh. I just want to get this set up so the arms are square. I've got it all level that way, just want to get it arms square that way, so get rid of this off the field and then I'm all good. Hey, cool looking setup, isn't it? The Grange machinery toolbar is the dog's danglies. So that toolbar across the front there just breaks up any compaction I had. It doesn't go deep, 10 inches, 8 or 10 inches, which is nearly enough. So if I want to subsoil the field and go 22 inches, I can do, but I don't need to. So we're just going to set our implement width up on the arms, not the tractor. I can do it on the tractor, but I'd rather do it so the arms are straight for the drill. I can put an offset in for my sat nav, that does work, and it is an option. The poor old drill's got to be cleaned down as well. Look at the state of it. I might as well go and do it on the field that I need to drill the stuff on anyway. Stick to the sprayer wheelings. Hey, calm down. Eager to get going. Bouncing along in my automobile. Oh, it's so nice to now be covered in grease and have the aircon blowing on me. Feels liberating. Right, so this field's called Crossbank. Don't ask me why, but there used to be a riverbank near it, so I'm guessing that's it. Locals, oi, come on Gil, around you go, get ourselves lined up here fairly. Probably don't need that in the ground quite so hard, I don't think. We'll get out and have a look when we get to the other end. But yeah, there you go then. What will she do? That's 12.4. With Grange Toolbar then, 190 horsepower. And she's fairly flat out there, 12k. Easing off a bit. She'll have more, she'll have more. 12.8, 13k, there you go. That's not bad going, but I'm gonna slow down now. Poor old tractor, I'd kill it. I don't wanna do that. Now I've got this toolbar on, I can lift my front out of the ground, lift the front of the drill out of the ground and just do far less tillage with the, so I'll just get out and check in a second before we turn around how deep we are. Yeah, she's plenty deep enough. That's plenty deep enough as well. I think I'll drop that back down to 3 ringles like I normally have it. Just a little insight into what we do for tillage. And this is a setup I use for wheat and everything. So I thought I'd just give you a little insight into what we're doing and how we do it. A lot of people can't pull this setup this quickly and this easily as what I can really. It's mega. Drop that in. 10k is more than enough. You can see the difference, look, how it's spuffling it all around, and if I slow down a bit, it leaves it fairly slotted then. So that's 6.5k. Well, I want to go a bit harder than 6.5k, so say I want all the stubble on the surface. I don't want too much tilth up the top there, because that just blows away. I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Make sure you go and get yourself a t-shirt. We're going to have some hats coming out soon as we can get around everything. Get liking, get subscribing, and I'll see you on the other side. Keep on troshing.